Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hope that you are doing well. Today, people we will talk about the concept of istighfar and its meaning. Peace and blessing be upon you all. We start as usual with the misbah. Today, my friend, you will understand the istighfar in a new way. At first, you need to understand what the meaning of the word istighfar in Arabic. The word comes from mighfar, which means the helmet of a soldier that he wears when he goes into a fight or to protect his head. You understand? Because, my friend, the head is the center of your decision. If your head is hit, everything else fails. So, the thing that you need to understand, my friend, is life is a battle with the devil. And if you enter to the fight without helmet, you will get a hit that make you lose everything. And the most important thing, which is you will lose your ability to act. And also, you need to understand the istighfar is like the deleting button. Understand? For the bad thoughts that may the devil and also the society put it inside your brain. So everything around you is trying to mess with your head, trying to give you ideas like media, phones, social media, everything is trying to be the one who will put thoughts inside your brain. In the past, my friend, it was less informations than now. Today, we are flooded with it. And without filter, my friend, your mind became like a house with a dirty water. Because why? You need to put, and you must, and you should, to put a filter before the entering of the water. And the water is like ideas, thoughts. So the huge of the flow of all these informations around you needs to have, you need to have a filtration. So how can you do this? By increasing the istighfar. I just want to make you understand in logical way. If someone will came to you and tell you, no, you need just to say astaghfirullah 100. The problem is nowadays the flow of dirty informations are so much. That's why we need to increase the istighfar. Or you will give your kid and your wife a dirty water. Istighfar is the filter that cleans your mind so you can think clearly outside the box. But the problem, my friends, there is some cuffs of the brain so you cannot think outside the box. Pleasures and habits can become a chain for your mind. When you're addicted to a pleasure, you cannot make your own decisions. Istighfar, of course, will help you to break down those attachments so you can be the master of your own choices. So if you want to decide, you need to reduce the signals and the informations that may will come to you from the outside. So if you increase the filtration of the water outside the house, what will happen? You will reduce the flow, and of course, the quality of the water will be better. And the water is ideal. I will give you an example. For example, if you give a lot of information to this laptop, it will what? It will stop working. And also your phone, if you give him a lot of orders and a lot of informations, it will stop functioning. And also your brain. So you need to reduce the flow of informations and also to reduce, not reducing, I mean the quality of informations. So you need to increase the filtration, my friend, so you can decide and to make your own decisions alone. And of course, you will make a good choices. Why? Why? Because if you reduce the signals from outside, and what will happen? You will have how? Because you will not receive bad signals like bad movies. A lot of people will stop sinning. I mean, so this is why Ramadan you find yourself more connected to God, and also you will not eating because eating also is signals to your brain. I will give you another example. Imagine that 100 person put his finger here. So if I cannot notice, my brain will not notice which one will like have more force. grabbing my skin more. You understand? So more signals will distract you, will distract your brain. So the month of Ramadan, when you stop eating, will help you how to connect directly to God, because you will receive the light of God. But if you increase the signals, animal signals, like eating too much, sleeping too much, sleeping with girls with your wife, excuse me, too much. If you increase signals, animal signals, behaviors, bad behaviors, but you will not receive the light of God. So if you want to connect to God, you need to reduce those signals. How? Seeking forgiveness will help you. Now you understand. I'm trying to explain to you the istighfar in a new way, because a lot of informations you found it in the internet. Oh, istighfar, 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 but nobody is practicing istighfar. But if you practice istighfar, you will understand what I'm talking about, because your brain will not function well if you receive a lot of informations. So they distract you by this media and all these kind of things. So you need to seek forgiveness. This, in a material way, I'm trying to explain to you how the istighfar will work, where you will connect to God. So if you connect to God, the signal will be good. So you will fix some problems, and you will solve your problems by what? Maybe you will receive signals from God. I will give you example. For example, we are near to the month of Ramadan. Fasting is powerful because what? It reduces the physical distraction like food and the sense. That's why a lot of people, when Ramadan comes, they feel good, and they feeling of believing increased at that month. Why? But because in the month of Ramadan, you already reduces the signals, so which makes it easier for you to receive signals from God. Sinning makes your connection with God break or interrupt. Istighfar cleans the past so you can receive guidance and solutions to your problems. So the istighfar, you will have solutions from the outside, and also you may receive solutions by signals from God. You found yourself, you had idea and you did it, so that idea will solve your problem. So sinning is very big problem. God promised that istighfar leads to and money and children, and of course a good life. And you can find this in the verse of Quran in Surah Noah, Noah alayhi salam. So my friend, I need you to do something, which is to not make the video longer. You need to type in Google the istighfar, where it's mentioned in the Quran. So when you can read the phrases and the verses in the Quran, you will see and you will understand what is the promises. So to make it easy for you, my friend, I will try to say it in Arabic, the verse, and after that I will spell the translation. Okay. سورة نوح الآية 10 إلى 12. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فقلت استغفروا ربكم إنه كان غفارا يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا ويمددكم بأموال وبنين ويجعل لكم جنات ويجعل لكم أنهارا. In the verse of Noah from 10 to 12, and said, ask forgiveness of your Lord indeed. He is even a perpetual forgiver. He will send rain from the sky upon you in abundance and give you increase in wealth and children, and provide for your gardens and provide for your rivers. Okay, then we continue. Another verse, I will say it in Arabic. سورة الأنفال الآية 33. وما كان الله ليعذبهم وأنت فيهم وما كان الله ليعذبهم وهم يستغفرون. And the translation is, but Allah would not punish them while you, O Muhammad, were among them, and Allah would not punish them while they seek forgiveness. And the translation is, and saying, seek forgiveness of your Lord and repent to him, and he will let you enjoy a good provision for a specified term and give every doer of favor his favor. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين إذا فعلوا فاحشة أو ظلموا أنفسهم ذكروا الله فاستغفروا لذنوبهم ومن يغفر الذنوب إلا الله. صدق الله العظيم. And those who when they commit an immortality or wrong themselves by transgression remember Allah and seek forgiveness for their sins, and who can forgive sins except Allah. سورة النساء الآية 110. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن يعمل سوءا أو يظلم نفسه ثم يستغفر الله يجد الله غفورا رحيما. And the translation is, and whoever does a wrong or wrongs himself but then seek forgiveness of Allah will find Allah forgiving and merciful. سورة النمل الآية 46. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال يا قوم لما تستعجلون بالسيئة قبل الحسنة لولا تستغفرون الله لعلكم ترحمون. And the translation is, he said, O my people, why are you impatient for evil before good? Why do you not seek forgiveness of Allah, that you may receive mercy? We'll continue another verse, Surah Al-Imran, Ayah 17, the verse 17 of Surah Al-Imran. I don't know how to translate this, the verse, the title of the surah. I don't know how, but it's said in Arabic. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصابرين والصادقين والقانتين والمنفقين والمستغفرين بالأسحار. صدق الله العظيم. And in the translation is, the patient, the truth, the obedient, those who spend in the way of Allah, and those who seek forgiveness before dawn. So as you can see, my friend, seeking forgiveness was mentioned in the verse of Quran many times. Examples for you, so to let you understand. So you need to search for this so you can read it and understand it. Okay, my friend. And also you need to understand what the Prophet Muhammad said about seeking forgiveness in the hadith of persisting seeking forgiveness. So we need to convince ourselves to just 2 words will change everything. And God say, we'll send rain, give you money, solving the problem. That's why people don't want to seek forgiveness. Because all the prophets that mentioned in the stories in the verse of Quran, they all say, yep, people, come on, istighfar, say astaghfirullah, say all the prophets. But that's why they get punishment from God. You can check all the stories that mentioned in the Quran, and you will notice all of them, they said to their people, seek forgiveness, say astaghfirullah. They know that this is the way of truth, and there is one God, but they persist in not believing. They just want not to believe. Why? Because I don't know why. You need to ask Allah why. I don't know. Because they have a bad heart, and also they will not believe. Just like that. Okay, I see the truth, but I will not believe. And this is it. Okay, Prophet Muhammad, I know that Allah is God, but no, I will not follow you. That's just like that. That's why they will go to hell. So persist in seeking forgiveness and continue. Imagine, my friend, if you apply the istighfar in the way that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the hadith. I will give you the meaning what he said. Whoever persists in seeking forgiveness from Allah, Allah will appoint for him a way out of every distress and a relief from every anxiety, and will provide substance for him from where he expects not. You understand? So each problem you face, you will have a solution. And this is what will God give you. At first, I told you what istighfar will do in the real life, and the promises of God you will find in the Quran and also in the Hadith. So you need to understand the istighfar is a big thing. And why we need to persist in seeking forgiveness? Because we are living in a world full of sins. In a way you cannot protect yourself or you protect your wife and your kids from the river that comes, the water that comes to your house with bad things. And the problem, imagine if you don't have filtration. You will give your kids and your wife a dirty water. Imagine that you are swimming and drowning in a sea of mistakes. Istighfar is the button you press to come up for air. Put in your mind, if you do a sin, you will lose your freedom. Why? Because the bunch of people who thinks they control the world, they have some deals with the other creatures, devil. So people wants to control, and the devil wants also to control, to let you go to hell. So each one of them will tell the other, help me and I will help. So a human, how can he help the devil? By putting all the type of sins outside, because he will tell him, your people, if they did just one sin, I will control. So both of them will win. He will take a lot of people, us, to hell, and the other will control the. And as you can see, and you heard about the Iceland, it's not joke that there is a lot of girls inside the applications and bad things, drugs. All the bad things are because you will lose your freedom if you just do one sin. Okay? Because they work with the devil. So my friend, you need to choose a side in this world. Either you be controlled by your desire or be free. Istighfar is like doing a format for your brain every day. It cleans out the bad data and keeps only what is helpful. And what I'm telling you is based in experience and the real experience by me, which I tried the istighfar day and night, and now I'm telling you all this information. Whenever I stop istighfar, I feel weak and weak. And when I get back to it, doing istighfar, I get my strength back. Do not let anyone doubt you about the power of istighfar. Is an admission that you are a human and you do mistakes. Admitting your fault change your relationship with God. Think of it this way. Istighfar is cleaning your clothes, and other prayers and praises are perfume. So you cannot put expensive perfume on a dirty dress. You must clean the dirty of sins first so that your other good deeds can shine. Just don't distract yourself by what I will choose. I choose this phrase of istighfar or the other one. Just go with the easiest one. Astaghfirullah. Don't do like what they do, the rats. I don't know. I cannot say their name here. So in the Surah Al-Baqarah, what God tell them, you need to bring a cow so that they will discover who killed that man. They ask Musa, which color? Tell you God which color. We didn't find her. A lot of informations. In the end, God guide them to a cow, expensive one, with a lot of details. Just do not do like them. Go with the easiest one. Our religion is very simple. Just say astaghfirullah and you will solve all your problems. So I tried today to make the video shorter because the long video will be a problem for me, because uploading long videos is a problem for me. My internet is not that good here in where I live in Algeria, but just it's full of information. This video is a short, but it's full of all the informations that mentions in the Arabic video. Also, the first lesson of you need to understand thing. What's happening in the world is about how to control people. They want to control. Okay. And also the devil wants to control, to take you to the hell. So they have a deal together. Okay. Help me and help you. Okay. How? Let the bad videos and the girls and music and drinks and alcohol, like sins, and the devil will control you if you do one sin. How? Because you will not have awareness to control yourself. And this is the problem. So he wants you just to be like an animal. So just eating and working and sleeping and this. We cannot talk about a lot of things inside the internet because it's not, I understand. Just focus with the istighfar and save your family, save your brain, save your thinking. Here you are here in life to know how to decide, because Adam in heaven, he decided to eat the apple. He decided. We are here in life to why? To train ourselves to decide. So when the devil comes and the society and all the people tell you ideas, no, you control yourself and you decide. So when you go to Judgment Day, when God asks you, why did you choose this way? Why did you choose the istighfar way? Tell God, because I found training and the good things and these signs. Don't be just follow. You need to be, you are here to decide. The world, it is like an UFC champion with us and with the devil. So if you do not put the helmet, the devil will give you a punish, so you will lose your will and you will be paralyzed and you will go to hell. So you need to train yourself here to decide, to control yourself. So we will continue, inshallah. This is a brief about istighfar, how I should understand istighfar in the material side, because all the people knows the verses of the Quran and you can check it, and all people talks about istighfar. No, the war is about idea, how I can control you and control your thinking so you will do what I want without doing anything. Give you media, give you phones, give you word. You need to protect yourself. So I hope see you in another video, inshallah. Take care of yourself and persist in seeking forgiveness. You need to see what will God give for the one who will seek forgiveness. And the Prophet Muhammad, he said in the hadith, in the end, from each problem you will have a solution. Each problem. If you have problem, money, health, with your wife, you understand? So see you in another video.